Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to film a chit-chatty kind of get ready with me video using some purples and some blues. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I am going to go in first with my eyes, and I am using this Morphe Concealer in the shade Sand to just prime my eyes. I don't like it too much as a regular concealer, but it does work great for covering up and kind of blanking out the skin of my eyes. I'll just take that all around with this is my Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. You can find it at Ulta. All the products I use will be listed in the description box down below. And I am using one palette for this eye look, and it is the Morphe 35F palette. So the 35F palette, I know I'm zoomed in pretty close, but if you can see, it's just a bunch of shimmery shades, but there's a bottom row that is nudes, and that is what I'll be using to start off. So I'm going in with this shade right here, and I'm using that as like my all over lid color just to set the, I'm using that to just set the concealer that I just laid down. I'm then going to go in with this second shade in the line, and I'm going to put that right in my crease and smoke it out. I'm going to take this fourth shade in, and I'm going to use it just to deepen up the crease a little more. I'm not going to smoke it out as far as I did with the second shade that I used. I love this Kylie brush. I got it with the Royal Peach palette. It is such a good blending brush. I don't think that it applies color very well, but I do think that it blends out color so beautifully. I'm going to go in with an all over shade brush, and I think I'm going to go in with this purple shade right here. And I'm going to just lay that all over the lid. I love these eyeshadows so much. They are so buttery. And the mattes blend so good. What I will do is I'll just take that white Kylie brush, and I will just swipe a few times in the crease just to make sure that that color's on there. What I like to do next is my Tightline, and today I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Aqua pencil. This is just a little sample, and it is in the shade I-24. I'm just going to pop that on my waterline. Then I'll curl my lashes. Just got a sample from Sephora of the Lancome Excessive Black, and then the Lancome mascara base. So I'm going to go in with that mascara base and coat my lashes. And I like to do one eye at a time when I'm doing this. I don't know why, it's just my preference. I filmed my entire foundation and primer routine with you zoomed in and out of focus. The NYX Pore Filler, and I just use that in this area, and this area down here. Then I went in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. I love it for a full coverage look. On to setting my face, and I am trying out a new product, and it's the Kat Von D Translucent Powder, and I'm not loving it. It is so powdery. Obviously it's a powder, but it's a very dry, like flowery consistency in my opinion. But the holes in the sifter are so large that so much product comes out at once. So we'll see. We're working through it. So I'm still trying it out. But look, that's just one little tap. I feel like that's such a waste of product. The brush I'm using is a Makeup Forever Kabuki, Fluffy Kabuki. And okay. I'm pretty happy with that. So I am going to go in next and just bronze up my skin with the NYX Highlight and Contour palette. Like I said, I don't do too much with these light shades just because I don't really have any concealer on under my eyes. You could go in with these powders. I just feel like they don't do much for me. I am just going to take this shade right here and just dust that right around here in the contour area and then right above here. Like I said, I'm not perfect because I don't contour. I just try to bronze up the skin, so I don't care if it's perfect or not, and I won't blend it out until all the product is applied either. It's just the way I do things. There is no right or wrong way to do makeup. It's just all about your preference. It washes off, so if you don't like the coverage, then go ahead and wipe it off. It's just makeup. So I'm going to go back in with my Makeup Forever Kabuki and just blend, blend, blend. See how nicely that blended out? I love this powder. Another good like drugstore bronzer is the Milani, and I don't even know if they still sell this, but it's Milani Bronzer All Over Glow. I love this stuff. I've had it for about a year, and I use it every single time I put makeup on, unless I'm using this, and I gravitate towards this more, and I still have a ton. So I totally recommend that one also. See how that just blended out so nicely? And then I'm going to go in. This is my Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette, and it's no longer sold, but the shades in it are Rose Spritz, Amaretto, and Pamplemousse, and I want to say at least Amaretto is one you can buy like as a single, but if not, I'm really sorry, but I'll try to find it and link it down below. So Amaretto is the shade I'm going in with, and I just smile and pop that on the apples of your cheeks. I like this with cooler toned eyes, or more like va va voom eyes, just because it's not like a showstopper. Like it's not going to take away from the eye look. I think it just helps with the bronzed look. And then to highlight, I'm just going to go in with Champagne Pop. That's the shade. I think that's the shade. Yes, that's that shade. I'm just going to dust that right on the apples of my cheek, or on the... What are those called? My cheekbone. You see that highlight? I love it. I love to highlight. I do not like to look shiny or oily. However, a good cheek highlight, I love. I'll even dust this up above my brows too. And this technique is called strobing. And I don't know if I like it or love it. Or like if I love it or hate it. But if a highlight is ever too intense, just take your beauty blender or your sponge or whatever and just dab. And that will blend it out so nicely and look so seamless. You'll look like you're glowing from within. And I will just take a little bit of that and put it on my nose and my Cupid's bow. And then right under the brow. This would be such a good highlight for the inner corner. And then once we're finished highlighting, we'll finish up the under eyes. Okay. And for the under eyes, I'm going to take that blue Makeup Forever pencil. Drag it all the way across. And then I'm going to just dust some of that brown shade that I used in the transition underneath. And I'm just going to use a fluffy brush to do that. And then what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of that purple shade we dusted on our lid and just pop that in the corner here. And I'm just taking the slightest bit. And then we'll pop on some mascara. If I can find it. I'm going to take Buxom. This is the Blackest Black Lash Mascara. And I like it for the lower lids because it's got these short bristles. I'll just wiggle that back and forth. We'll go in with our eyebrows. Now I'm using Unique Moodstruck Precise Brow Liner in the shade Medium. It's got a spoolie and then a pencil. It resembles the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is just all I have on hand right now. And I'll be honest, it looks like Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's definitely not the same. I am not a huge fan of it. And I, by no means, am a pro at doing my eyebrows. I'm going in now with the NYX mascara, the eyebrow mascara in the shade Brunette. And this just will set my hairs in place. And on days that I am not doing a full face of makeup and I just have a little bit of foundation on, I will go in just with this. I love this stuff because it does add a little tint to your eyebrows. And then we have our lips, and I do have a little bit of Sugar Advanced Therapy from Fresh on to moisturize, so I'm just going to rub this in. And go in with ColourPop Bound Lip Pencil. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Select. And then to finish off this look, I'm just going to go in with the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or products that you recommend or videos you want to see, leave those down in the comments. Make sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe. I love you guys and I'm so excited to be here. See you next time.